What is up YouTube? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are gonna present to you the VFC MK16 aka URGI. This is a gas blowback as well. It's a V3 one. Today I'm with my friend, the Sink. He's gonna introduce himself, when he started airsoft, and how he's gonna know about the system as well. He's gonna introduce you the parts, what is inside over here, and the attachments I'm gonna present to you as well. So yeah, tell us about your story. How did you start with the airsoft community?
I started out with airsoft about 5 years ago now. I actually started out with Speedsoft and working on AEG guns.
Okay.
And I worked as a tech for the most part of my start. I didn't really go out much to play. And when I did, I was in CQB fields.
Oh, okay.
But after a decently long break of not playing airsoft, I came back here again to AirsoftPark. And I think honestly, it's so far been amazing, realistically. Now, as said before, I'll be telling you guys a bit about the gun. It's a VFC MK16, as said before. It's a gas blowback rifle. It's the V3 version, it's the newest ones. It's a 14.5 inch rail. And of course, it's decently cold for it right now.
Yeah.
It's about 7 or 8 degrees right now outside. And we are going to be doing a shooting test, of course, with it, telling you guys what parts would be recommended to upgrade, what to use, the types of gas that you would realistically need to use in these types of weather conditions. Now, in summer, you can easily get away with using green gas, especially if it's around 20 to 30 degrees Celsius outside, as it's rated for 15 Celsius and above. Now, currently, it's very cold. We do have a bottle of Protec gas.
Yeah.
Now, this is rated to be working up below 5.
Yeah,
5
below
degrees
5
Celsius.
degrees, up to 20 FPS as well. So we are gonna test this gas. We got it from AA store. They ship the gas as well with the gun. So yeah, we're gonna make a shooting test right now. Before that, I'm gonna tell you about the all equipment. It is on the gun. We have a 6-hour, a Tango optic with a micro optic as well. We have a push button from Unity. You can use it for flashlight and stuff like that. As you can see, we have also as well a real steel laser with a flashlight from Evolution Gear, PTS suppressor as well. We have the, what is it called, the
5KU.
5KU as well with a grip. We changed also the stock. We put a GBRs, or what is it called?
Magpul CTR with a GBRS.
Yeah.
G crest on top of it. Oh, adjustable sling.
Yeah, adjustable. Yeah, you can adjust.
It does have a pull tab right here at the top. Depending on if you're trying to put your gun behind you or to the side, you can just pull on this and you'll be able to extend it or bring the rifle closer to yourself.
All right, then you're gonna make the shooting test. Let's see how it works.
So, being a gas blowback, of course, as you can see currently, it's on safety. Now, most people are scared to do this because they don't have the trigger cocked. The trigger is already pushed down and your gun's not charged back. You're not going to be able to put your gas blowback rifle on safety. You're going to be scraping the metal off of your fire selector because you're going to try and push this constantly into the back and more than likely destroy your selector switch. Now, as soon as you rack the bolt back, you can put your gun on safety. Now, for the gas blowback rifles, the VFC V3s, currently, as I said before, it's decently cold. Now, the last test we did, the bolt carrier group, the BCG, didn't cycle properly, which led to a lot of misfires. It just didn't shoot any BBs.
The gas came only out. The BBs were still inside in magazine.
This could also be, of course, a part to cooldown of the magazines. With a gas blowback, you do have a cooldown depending on how fast you shoot your rifle if it's on semi, on full auto, if you're just blasting people,
Yeah.
just randomly shooting into bushes, you will be hindered if you're not actually paying attention to where you're shooting, especially because these mags only hold 30 rounds. They're meant to be realistic. That's why the gas blowback rifles also have the recoil system, which is with the V3 VFCs. It's definitely a good kick. You can definitely feel it, and I personally like it a lot as well.
Okay, let's make a shooting test. See how it work.
Right now we're using 32.
Yeah, 32.
.32 gram BBs, and
with the Protect gas as well. So
exactly.
we're gonna see how it works. Second, third, eight.
Of course, currently it is cycling perfectly, so the gas is definitely okay for the weather conditions, I'd say. And there's a BB in the chamber.
Let's see how it works in full auto.
With full auto, we most likely will get to the cooldown.
Yeah, definitely.
Because you're just constantly firing. There's a lot of the gas being released. The magazine will, of course, get very, very cold. Now, as you can see, bolt didn't rack back properly. A lot of the BBs are still inside of the magazine. Now, the reason why this happens is, of course, when it gets too cold for the magazine, it's unable to release the gas properly and enough to actually cycle the bolt back.
Yeah.
Now, this is predominantly just an issue of shooting too fast, of not paying attention.
Yeah.
And which is why a lot of the times a gas blowback rifle, definitely I'd recommend it to a bit more of an average airsoft player, a moderate experienced kind of player.
Yeah.
Because if you're brand new, starting out, realistically, these kinds of rifles aren't needed. They're especially cool for realism, yes, but if you don't know what you're doing, if you're just blasting out people, it can definitely be a challenging time to play with any kind of low capacity magazines, especially needed with gas, and overall just the gas blowback rifle systems.
So there are two types of gas. We have Nimrod and we have the Filex. So
brands.
Huh?
Brands.
Yeah, brands.
Realistically, you have multiple types of brands. There are different gases that are all made for different types of weather conditions. You have the light gas, the green gas, the red gas, and the black gas. These are all rated at different PSIs. Black
are
gas
there
is
difference inside, like the inside they have? Are there difference like
different? Of course, yeah. Different brands either use more or less oil and silicone inside of them.
Okay.
Which in return lubricates your internals of the bolt carrier of the top of the gun. Now, me personally, I prefer gas without any silicone or any kind of lubrication with it, because I lubricate my gas blowback rifles with something called Synco Lube, or synthetic grease. You can find that on Amazon for around 7 to 10 euro, depending on where you live, of course. Now, for me, I like Synco Lube because it's very easy. It's not a super thick consistency, very easy to put on top and get in all the nooks and crannies of the rifle. Now, for me personally, I run my Novesk with an MPass, so I'm able to regulate my joule output no matter realistically what kind of gas I use. I could use red gas and just turn down the MPass to reduce my joule and FPS output of the rifle.
By the way, can you tune this gun can you tune the hop-up system or the buffer with the spring?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Now, for most of the VFCs, a lot of people will recommend you the Quantum hop-up from 4UAD. And from what I've seen, they work amazing. They're made for VFC and GHK rifles. From what I've seen, like sold on ProAct store, and from them as well.
I think so too.
They definitely work good. Any kind of shooting test you see on YouTube from them has shown that it does actually increase and help the accuracy of your rifle. Now, for the bolt carrier group, of course, you can buy a nozzle with an end-pass built inside of it. A lot of them are found on most Taiwan shops like ProAct store or even WGC. They're based in Hong Kong, I believe.
Yeah.
But it's where most of these gas blowback parts come from. Now, you don't realistically need any kind of recoil mods. You don't need a heavier buffer or a heavier spring. Depending on the recoil percentage that you want inside of your rifle, there are ones being sold by Angry Gun that are 150% recoil.
Holy shit.
That will ruin your bolt carrier group, just the top part of it, because it'll keep slamming it at the front. You'll be breaking your nozzle, your feeding lips. I mean, for a V3 VFC, it's not needed. The kickback is amazing on it. The recoil is great. The gun works amazing overall. Out of the box, I'd say it's a solid,
decent, yeah.
Very solid rifle, especially for the price. This is, of course, a 14.5 inch, so it's the extended version of it. There is a 9 inch and a 10.3, and I believe there's also an 11 inch version of the rifle.
Yeah, I think so too. I will let the link down below in the comments. You can guys check the AA store. They're working together with the airsoft shop as well in Austria. They're working together. If you guys want to buy from them, or here as well in our AirsoftPark, they have also a shop. You can buy AEG. They have also gas blowback pistols and stuff like that. If you guys want to buy, visit AirsoftPark here in Austria, in Vienna, and check them with their website. You can find anything you want over there.
It's a huge field here. At times we do have Zone 2 open, especially for big field days, field events like Rush Day or Airsoft Sunday.
Yeah.
At times the zone for Battlefield is open, which I don't know if some of you have seen me raging inside of it with the edit because my antenna kept getting stuck on the top. But
your antenna is fucking big, by the
way. It's JTAC, okay? No.
So by the way, I want to thank AirsoftPark for letting us to make this video. We are grateful. And guys, if you want to play like CQB, or you want to play like States Highway or Vietnam, you can play over here. We have a lot of tons maps over here. You can play as well paintball. You can play different maps. You have also like Shipment on Call of Duty as well. Go check them out. Check the profile as well. I'm gonna link down below the AirsoftPark Instagram page. Check this out. And I think this Sunday gonna be an event, by the way. Yeah, Rush Day. So go check it out. You have also, by the way, deal 50%. I guess, yeah, deal 50. That's a promo code right there. You can use it for a little bit cheaper, like €5, stuff like that. If you guys living in Austria, anywhere like in Vienna or other states, come visit AirsoftPark Vienna. Sink, I want to thank you for today. You coming and introduce the gun and the system as well.
Of course, man. Thank you for having me.
Are you gonna recommend for beginners to play with a gas blowback?
For a beginner, realistically speaking, no. I'd say they should definitely get a starter kit, unless you have money to dish out and you're okay with spending enough. If you shit gold or something, I don't know. I mean, yeah, it's definitely a cool system. Gas blowback rifles are something that you cannot realistically compare to AEGs or HPA rifles. And it's alone off of the realism of it. You have low capacity magazines, they're only 30 rounds. Whereas with AEG mags, there are at times 250 round mags from Amarok and PTS as well. Now, with a gas blowback, it's not something super simple, realistically speaking. You do kind of have to get to know the rifle, as you are able to lock the bolt back, of course, with your bolt catch. Now, these are things that an AEG rifle won't really have. As you can see, the bolt is currently locked back. Yeah. Pressing the bolt catch, or the bolt release, will release the bolt forward.
Yeah, it's inside.
Now, with this kind of a system, you do have to be careful not to constantly charge it back if you have a magazine inside of it filled with BBs, because you will stuff the hop up and the channel with BBs, and you could destroy your nozzle that way, your feeding nozzle. Now, for a beginner, realistically speaking, I'd say everyone should start out basically the same. I started out with an AEG. Most of my friends started out with an AEG. And eventually down the line, when you get a bit more familiar with the sport, when you start playing the hobby a bit more when you start taking it kind of seriously, I guess I'd say.
Yeah.
It's definitely a recommendable item to get. I'd say the VFC and the MWS systems, they're amazing for their price. They work great out of the box, and overall, I honestly couldn't recommend it more compared to other rifles on the market. It's definitely better to spend a bit more than to cheap out, get a very bad gun, and then you're just gonna have a bad headache about it.
Yeah, dude, so thank you again to coming for this video, and comment down below what kind of video you want to see the next one. Like if you guys want to see the tuning, I think we're gonna buy a new hop-up system as well with the MPass. We're gonna make as well a video about this. If you guys are interested with other guns, like I have like 9 guns at home, you can comment down below, hey, I want to see another gun from you, or from his gun as well. So if you guys want to see him with his equipment as well, or you guys want to talk about our equipment, our flat carrier, or communication system, our helmets as well, comment down below, and we gonna surely text you back, or we're gonna comment down below again with your comments. We